Hey guys, what's going on? Eric here, bringing you guys some more D2 content. Today we're going to be re-rolling some Grand Charms in hopes of getting some high life skillers. I have 1,000 P gems here, all self-found, which means we have 333 chances to get some nice skillers. Each stack here is 50. Each of these represents a mal rune, so we have 2 high runes worth of gems here. So I could trade this right now and get 2 high runes pretty effortlessly, I would say. Maybe more so with the emeralds and the rubies and the sapphires, because those are kind of popular for certain crafts. But I don't want to do that. I'm going for greatness. I have 32 Grand Charms here with eye level 91 or higher. For those of you who don't know, these have the ability to get 41 to 45 life, whereas Grand Charms with a lower eye level max out at 40. So you could still re-roll another Grand Charm and get a 40 life skiller, but that's not what we are going for. We are shooting for greatness, and we're going to get that. Or we're going to re-roll some 42 life offensive skillers. Hopefully not. We probably will. But let's get started. We're going to start with this eye graphic level 91. Let's fill this up. The thing that's really nice about PD2 is you can pack all these in. Hopefully the GC doesn't shift around a ton, but we have 333 chances to get something here. So let's get started. My hand's gonna hurt at the end of this. Already got a skiller. That's worth an rune. Not quite worth too much. Oh yeah, besides skillers, we could still get some nice melee Grand Charms, gold fine Grand Charms, all resists, and honestly I'd take faster hit recovery too. Almost useful there. Not quite. Hopefully we don't lag and accidentally click over something nice. That would suck. Holy shit! Wow! Wow! It's shape-shifting, but I've never got a 45 skiller before in my life. Whoa! Whoa! That's so... Wow, that's so sick. Kind of in shock. Never had that happen before. Wow. I mean, I don't know if that's worth. No one's really being a shapeshifter. Let's move this a little bit closer to the button. Maybe a Vex rune? I don't think it's worth more than that. It's 45, but still. Oh wow, man, that's exhilarating. That's friggin' fun. Hell yeah, successful video. we haven't made back our 2 high runes yet. We'll just hold on to this just to say we have it. If we get through 32, which honestly I think we might, we will re-roll that offensive GC. Man, that is so friggin' cool that that just happened. Absolutely wild. Combat for Barb, that's definitely getting re-rolled if we run out. Oh, we're shifting. Hey, we got another high life there. Pop some more gems in there. 42, so we know it's good. Oh, dang, that's pretty nice. We'll keep that. 40 gold fine with some resists. Hell yeah. We'll keep that for sure. Damn, that's pretty decent. I wish the life were higher. That's still pretty cool. We'll hold on to that for sure. We'll definitely keep that. We're definitely keeping that. We'll keep the ones that we are definitely using. We'll do the man ones over there. All right, let's keep going. Get some more. I mean, I'll take some plain skillers. If they have life, you know, whatever, but, you know, I'll take a lightning GC, a cold GC. We'll take it. At least we know it's worth currency. We've made a mal or an rune back. Light. What is light? I think light's the one that's still mal. I think the other ones are like runes. Keep going. Yeah, I hate it when it lags like that for a second. Don't want to accidentally re-roll something nice. We were working through it. I figured we'd have more plain skillers by now. In the past. Oh, that's kind of cool. It might be useful, but we'll keep going. It's just nice when we break 40 life. It's always cool to see 41 or higher, even if it doesn't turn out to be amazing. That life and fire resist one was kind of cool. All right, popping some more gems in here. All right. Another offensive. That is offensive to me. Don't appreciate it, game. Passive, there we go. I figured we'd get more of these, just like more plain ones, and then eventually we will re-roll over those. What do we got here? Another 40. I think I almost have my gold fine inventory. I might have to make a barb. That's the one thing that I don't really like about PD2 is that I want to make more characters, but you know, at some point people they lose interest, and I like maxing out summoning. There we go. That's an or maybe a Malrune if I'm lucky. I like min-maxing a character first before moving on to the next one. Shadow, that's an rune for sure. And by the time I move on to my next character, not quite 40, a lot of the player base has moved on, which is unfortunate. All right. Oh, faster hit recovery. Can you give me a skiller with faster hit recovery? I would appreciate that. Man, my hand is going to be sore at the end of this. That is what she said. Let's get another high life skiller. That'd be sick. Pop another gem in here. I should just be using my hotkeys to move shit around, but whatever. We'll keep going. I had a perfect 132 AR there, which is kind of cool to see. Usually people don't shoot for that. 13 all res, we'll hold on to that. Might donate that just for fun. Alright, we're burping. Add coffee. And we are losing our stacks, so now, excuse me, it's going to be moving around. We'll hold on to that. It's a decent melee grand charm. We should add life. We got high life on that one, but no skill associated with it, unfortunately. 40 life with no skill. Getting some magic fine. Come on, let's get another skiller with life. Or even just a plain skiller. Man, a lot of junk. Offensive again? I don't appreciate it, game. Would give me that. Cold? Alright. There we go. I remembered to do the hotkey. We're good now. We look like we are professional gamers. Oh, now it's shifting around. Another skiller, please. I would take another skiller. Yeah, if you guys decide to do this, the first time I did this, fire with low life, why isn't that higher? The first time I decided to do something like this on YouTube, I think I started with maybe 7 charms. Pally combat, okay, not bad, not bad. And that's just not enough. As you guys can see, if you guys want to keep everything here before re-rolling over a skiller, you need to start with a lot. Oh, man. Man, give me some higher max damage on that. Otherwise, you'll end up re-rolling over mediocre ones, which is okay, because we've got plenty of charms here, like a Masteries, I think is what it was. Oh, Warcry with high GF. Hell yeah. That one's friggin' sick. That one actually might be worth maybe a gold rune? Maybe a Vex? I don't know. I think it'd need to be 40 to get that Vex, but either way, we'll calculate it, and maybe we'll check the trade site and see if anyone's interested in that. Elemental, not too bad. I did Wind Druid in Season 3. Still a very strong build. So that it might be worth an rune. Dang, that's sick. That's actually really nice. I don't think I'd personally use that, but it just looks really nice. I want to hold on to that. We'll work through the other charms before we decide to get rid of that. That's for sure. We'll definitely get rid of an offensive GC before we get rid of that. All right. I'm not sure how low these stacks are, but it's gonna start jumping around though. That's for sure. Let's get another life skiller. 10? Hell yeah. I'll hold on to a 10 maxer. I don't know if that actually has value. I feel like you could get a Malrune for that or something, but maybe an for sure. We'll calculate our profits or lack thereof at the end of this video. All right, we're coming down to the end. I will take another skiller with life, please. Thank you. Appreciate it, game. Are we almost done? A bow. All right, that's like an rune, probably. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're almost done. Passive. What do we have left in this stack? Is that our last? All right, we got 7 more rerolls. Here we go. And we're done. All right, let's recap. Starting off with the melee grand charms, we got a 9 maxer, a 10 maxer, and a 10 maxer with 6 life. Could have been so much better. In terms of gold fountain, we got 2 40s. This one has some res. This one has 1 to war cries. This is so sick. I actually really like this. I'm not sure on the value yet. I haven't checked. Starting off with our best life skiller ever. 45 life shapeshift. This is so sick. It's probably not worth too much, unfortunately, just because shapeshifting is not a popular build. It's not really meta, but it's so badass. We got a Warcry GC. We got a Barb combat, pretty much nothing. These are nothing too. Paladin combat, much better. We've got a 13 all res, kind of useful. Would be nice right when you start. Might donate that one. Again, high life, high mana. Might donate this one as well. Wow, the required level is 83. I actually never really noticed that. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. 2 passive GCs. We got a bow. We got a shadow. We got trap. We got a low life fire, cold, elemental, and summoning. So we've got like actually these might be Mal runes. I'm not sure. I think lightning's the more popular build. That's an rune. This is an rune, maybe a Mal. Rune, and this is maybe an rune. Actually, I think Paladin combat skills are like a friggin' pull rune. Nobody's using those, unfortunately. This is an rune. We'll see what this is. I'm guessing a Vex, maybe 0.75. I don't think anyone's overpaying too much for those. These I'm going to keep for self-use. This is probably in a goal, maybe a Vex. And then these, I would assume that these are each maybe a Mal rune. Maybe more? I'm not sure if anyone's really paying for those. But with that being said, leave a like if you want. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm not forcing you. I'm not your dad. Do what you want. Live your life. Watch more of my videos if you want. All right, bye.